Hello and welcome to your 5th grade science class. I'm Miss Maddie. What are your guys' names?
Jeremy.
And?
Izzy.
Perfect. What do you guys know about density? Jeremy.
It's got something to do with liquid. One liquid is heavier than the other, but not really.
Okay. Izzy?
I know it's science.
Okay, it is science and it does have to do with liquids. Speaking of, I got some liquids right here. Notice about all the liquids poured into the same cup? Jeremy?
The honey is at the bottom.
It is.
And the baby oil is at the top.
Why do you think that happened? Izzy?
Because the baby oil is the densest.
Not quite. You're very close though. Jeremy?
Because it's the least dense.
That's correct. So the more dense a liquid is, or even just an object, the more it's going to sink. So we have the same amount of all the liquids, all the same amount in each cup that I poured in. The only reason the baby oil is at the top and the honey is at the bottom is because the honey is the most dense of any of the liquids I put in this cup.
But what does that mean? Why is it the most dense?
So, do you know what density is? Have you ever heard the word density?
Yes.
Where have you heard the word density?
Like population density.
Do you know what that means?
It means that more people, when there's more people in a city, that means it's more dense.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's less people in the city, that means it's less
It's like
dense.
California and Texas.
It's just like that, but the molecules in each liquid. So the molecules in honey are a lot
Like
more
LA.
tightly packed than the molecules of baby
So
oil.
the honey is like California, and the baby oil is like Texas.
Yeah. If you were to take the same chunk of land from California and the same chunk of land from Texas, yeah.
Okay. I get it
Same
now.
Everything. Yeah, it's all about the molecules. Izzy, what do you think about that? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense?
Yes.
You
Like
understand it?
California and Texas.
But the molecules.
But the people
How-
are molecules.
The people are molecules. Who's ready for an activity?
Me.
All right.
We're doing
Let's
it.
get. All right. Before you guys in your water bottles, I've put 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Now we're going to add water. Who's going first? We're going to fill this till it's about 1/4 full. That's about 1/4, right? Then we are going to add some food coloring so we can see the water. Now we're going to add our vegetable oil. We have bowls under our water bottles just in case it overreacts. Alright. This is vinegar. What do you guys think is going to happen when we add the vinegar to your water bottles?
Well, I know that mixing baking soda and vinegar causes a bit of a reaction.
Busy, what do you think is going to happen?
It's gassy.
Yeah?
It might bubble over, which is why we have the bowls. And
That is why we have the
vinegar
bowls.
will react with the baking soda.
Let's find out. We're just going to add a little bit to start.
It's bubbling.
I'm going to add a little bit more.
It's bubbling.
What does it look like to you guys?
A lava lamp.
A little bit, yeah.
Kinda. Well, more bubbles.
A fizzy lava lamp.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think this is happening? Because we just learned that water and oil don't mix.
I think the vinegar is less or more dense than the water, so it's trying to go through.
Which is why it's mixing with the baking soda, because it's going to the baking soda.
But once it gets down there, what happens?
It starts mixing with the baking soda, which
Oh,
is
sorry, it's
making it-
more dense than the water, so it's trying to go through, not less dense.
Yeah. But once it hits the baking soda, it bubbles up. And
Mhm.
air is probably the least dense in the whole concoction. So what did you guys learn today?
Density is a very strange topic.
What does density mean? You remember?
Yeah, when the molecules, it's got something to do with liquid and molecules. When there's more molecules in a liquid, it's more dense. It's less dense.
It's not so much how many there are, but how tightly they're packed together.
How tightly they're packed. And then when it's less dense, there's less molecules.
Izzy, what'd you learn?
The same thing,
The same thing.
And when it's more dense, it falls to the bottom. And when it's less dense, it falls to the top.
What happens if it's in between those densities?
It tries to fall in between of them.
You guys did so good today. Round of applause for yourselves.
2, 1. Line.
No!
What are you saying?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I think mine's defective. How many acids do we need? The whole bottle of Tums.
I'm gonna have to mute this whole thing.
Oh, are you still recording?
Yes! Alright, what are you gonna do?
Oh.